Hello beautiful people, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my beautiful name is Miriam Candy. If you've not yet subscribed, kindly, I'm giving you 1 second, one, to smash the subscribe button, also to hit the like button, so that my video can be recommended for other people on YouTube to watch it. Yeah. So now that you've subscribed, let's get into the topic of today. Today we are talking about vaginal smell. Like, how does a vagina smell? How does a certain type of smell, what does a certain type of smell tell me about my vagina? Like, about the health of the vagina, about the condition, all that stuff. So there's a lot of pressure to 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 have the vagina smell a certain way, like a certain sweet scent way, which is very unrealistic because the vagina has its own unique natural smell. Okay, so vagina has a smell because of pH. pH is how alkaline or how acidic um, a substance is, and we cannot talk about vaginas enough without talking about pH, because a vagina is all about pH. Okay, the natural pH of a vagina is 3.5 to 4.5. That is the natural pH. Okay, anything above, anything below is not okay for the vagina. Okay, so we will talk about different types of smell, and the first smell that we are going to talk about is rotten. The rotten type of smell, what does it tell you about your vagina? One, this smell comes about when maybe someone forgets the tampon in the vagina. Sometimes you can, I know it's very weird, but yes, sometimes someone can forget maybe the tampon inside the vagina. Maybe you've put on a tampon on the like the last day of your period, and then because it's light, the flow is light, and you do not even need to change it. One way or another, you forget it. Or maybe you put on your tampon and have sex with it inside, so it hides itself somewhere in the vagina and gets lost inside there. And I don't know if anything like that has happened, but for me, I always find like the tampon is too big, honestly, to have now sex when it's inside. But I have heard of those cases. Another case is when the condom. Yes, I think this is the most familiar one I have had. Like, every person has told me a story where the condom has gotten lost in the vagina. Now it gets lost in the vagina and stays for, like, it doesn't like get lost. Maybe it just hides because it's like he lost. See out yeah. But when it hides and then stays for some time inside there, then it will produce that rotten type of smell. Like, just let's just say literally anything, because guy, recently people are so weird. We will hear very weird stories about stuff inside there. Let's not go into that kind of conversation. But rotten is when anything maybe iko ndani ya vagina and then it just gets lost there. It hides itself somewhere. So if you find yourself in this situation, kindly, if you cannot be able to like pull it out yourself, do not let the shame of going to a hospital get better of you. Just walk into a hospital and let them like pull it out. Yes. The second smell is the fishy smell. Now, the fishy smell is mostly caused by bacterial vaginosis. Okay, this is when the pH of the vagina is changed. But honestly, almost anything weird that happens in the vagina, it's because the pH of the vagina is off. The fishy is caused by douching. This one we have talked about douching a million and one times, is when maybe you splash something inside the vagina, a solution, water. People have put whatever solution that someone has lied to you that can wash the vagina, and then you spring it inside so that it comes out with whatever you think is inside there, what happens is when the solution goes in there, it changes the pH of the vagina. So what happens? You get vaginal bacterial vaginosis. Okay, that is the overgrowth of of certain bacteria in the vagina. Now you get the fishy smell, and the fishy smell is also associated with white discharge, white and very creamy discharge. That means the bad bacteria has multiplied in the vagina. So you get the fishy smell, you get white, creamy, like tea porridge type of discharge. Then you know you need to see a doctor. When that happens, you need to see a doctor. If you're having a fishy smell, you need to see a doctor, and then they'll subscribe to you some antibiotics, and then you're going to be okay. But kindly please do not put anything anything inside the vagina. Also, the fishy smell can be brought about by sexually transmitted diseases such as gonorrhea, such as all those. You know them, you've learned about them. Now those those sexually transmitted diseases will cause that fishy weird smell. Okay, the next smell is the yeasty. You know how yeast smells, like people who bake or something, those people that use yeast, you see the way yeast smell. Now they naturally there's yeast in the vagina. Now when there's overgrowth of this yeast is when you have that that weird smell, and the yeasty smell is oftenly caused by natural stuff like sex, sperms or semen, whatever you want to call them, increases the pH of the vagina. Also, blood during menstruation. Honestly, this is just like the body working against itself. Stuff like that. They increase the pH of the vagina, so you're going to have that yeasty type of smell, and this just goes away after maybe you've washed the vulva very properly after sex, or a few days after the vagina has cleaned itself out of the semen, or after you've done with your menses. It's literally like a few days just goes away. Okay, now the fourth type of smell that we're going to talk about is metallic. I don't know, ushai onja coin ama kitu yenye ime nimekumbuka meme, aki hapana, nimekumbuka meme, but I'm not going to say it. Ushaionja like coin yenye imeras something, ama ukatest tu ka coin, that type of smell, ama ukaka smell ukasikia yo smell ya metallic. Mostly it happens when during menses that metallic type of smell comes because blood as iron, and iron is a metal, stuff like that. So that metallic smell, sana sana you come during menses, because the blood has that certain type of smell. Also, it is also caused by when you have sex, when you are dry. Make sure if you're having sex with someone. But I think women, we are very backlayed when it comes to speaking during sex, like speaking out, like, no, I'm not wet enough. So this smell comes when mostly you during menses, or when you have sex when you're still dry. That friction and stuff brings about that metallic smell, which is very dangerous, by the way. Very dangerous, very dangerous. Okay. The other smell is earthy. Earthy is earth. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. I am not. Mimi ni Meru. That earthy smell, sijui ushai smell soil, though it smells, and then there is that smell. Sometimes you have that kind of earthy smell, and this is also caused by sana sana is caused by sweating. Maybe you're exercising, maybe umetembea sana, maybe umesweat. The vulva, whatever, thyroid, that part, icon a lot of sweaty glands, a lot of them. So sometimes you sweat. Also, what you could do to prevent this is to make sure that you put on cotton panties. The secret with cotton panties, there's no magic in it, but they are breathable, okay, as opposed to these other types sijui inaitwaje. The cotton ones are very breathable, so that part is kept aerated, like there's free flow of air inside, outside the vagina and stuff like that, so you do not have to sweat, and then also I think some people just put on too much. Unapata mtu amevaa I don't know. Huwezi vaa tampon na uvae tampon na uvae liner na uvae panty yenye si cotton na uvae biker na uvae trouser jeans. Stop. And then utembee town. Ebu wacha tu. Ama uende shamba. I do not really understand the mystery around our private parts that we have to suffocate them too much. So I feel this earthy smell comes sana due to sweat. Okay, if you are exercising, and this just goes away after you have a good shower. Yeah. The other smell is acidic, and this is basically like a normal smell because we have said the pH of the vagina is acidic, 3.5 to 4.5. It is acidic. So you expect that type of smell. The environment around the vagina is acidic. So you expect that kind of smell. That is why some people also even discolor their panties and stuff like that. So if you have that smell, it also kind of goes away or stays, because the vagina also, that natural smell is an acidic, kuna ka smell flani, acidic type of smell. So that comes because it's kind of a natural smell of the vagina. Yeah. So those are the type of smells that I had for you guys today. If you are not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe. Also, make sure that you share this content with your friends so that they can come and become part of this beautiful family. And bye bye till next time. Bye.